Casino del Sol Stadium. Noon on a Saturday and a perfect time for this showdown. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the Arizona Wildcats. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Craig. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Fifita. Setting up the screen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Running inside, it's Craig. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays come.
Caught, and he's got room. He's at the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Buying time to his right. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
Looking to pass. It's Fifita. They're all over him. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. And likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Look out! That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Making his first move. Makes a move. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Dumps it to the back. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
As a defender, you always want the interception, you want the big play, but I love it when guys go, and you can tell they're trying to back the football down. They see it in the air. They know they can't catch it, know they can't make a play, but they make sure the receiver can as well. Nice play.
Dropping back, it's Fafita. Rush right in his face. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Making the adjustment. Move. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll throw it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Arizona runs out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Kick is in the air. Secures it at the 30. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab, and down immediately, he picks up a few. Kentucky right back to the line.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Hand off for Baxter. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill.
Makes the grab in their space. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Quarterback empties his backfield. Gets the back moving. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Comes down, it's Anderson. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Reels it in. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Tough run here. It's Baxter. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Rush is on. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Let's go. Here we go, Jet.
Right side, it's Rodriguez. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. All over him immediately. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, he'll try to throw. On the move. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
You start with this type of field position, have to settle for a field goal. This is a big 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on 3rd downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt...
And here comes the heat, and they get home. They get him at the 21.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's Richardson. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wants to throw. It's Rios. Left side, it's Richardson. They stop him at the 42, and they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Craig. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Got to make the play on 4th. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Hand off for Baxter.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. They'll go with Baxter. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Man, I'm 4th and 2. I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Motion from the wide receiver. On first down, it's Baxter again. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They put the brakes on it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Gilmore. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Driving forward, it's Barnes. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Not only is a delay of game inexcusable in that situation, you also just rev up the defense for 3rd and goal. He gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The play in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20 on a touchback. time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Moves to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Making the adjustment on the play. Sets his feet. It's Rios. Extending the play. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Misses badly on that one.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. At the 45 on his way. Here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Left side, it's Miller. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Motion from the back. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. With the catch, it's Gilmore. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Kentucky going quickly. Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Freshetta Downs going up top. Unloads in the nick of time.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got him in the flat. Turning it on. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And, man, it's nice to have a running back that you can do that. 3rd and inches, you're thinking run as it is, but you're not getting to the running back that way. He sneaks out of the backfield, throw him the football. He does the rest, picks up the big first down.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 10 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Scarlet Knights, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game. It evens up their record at 2-2 on the season following a nice home win.
Got some green grass.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Turns it on in midfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. From the gun, it's Barnes. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Second and long here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long.
Booster. Where did he go?
On the delay, it's Barnes. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime. Snags it, and there's running room. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Changing the routes with his receiver. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Arizona in a hurry. Hits inside, it's Craig. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Catch in the middle. It's Spivey. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Long way to go on second down. To the air. It's Rios. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Out wide right, it's Richardson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Looking to convert. Arizona comes to the line.
Here we go. Ready. 180. 180. Ready, go.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Out wide left, it's Jordan. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He wants to throw it. Rolls right. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Right side, it's Hunter. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. This is a money play on third and goal. Looking to throw, it's Rios. And down he goes back at the 3.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
They've already converted 1 fourth down on this drive, but this the defining one. 4th and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Kentucky right back to the line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Straight ahead, it's Craig. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Rios. Still looking to his right. Flip it out to the back on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And that's what's so hard about playing this guy, man. It's not the first play. They defended the first play really well, but what does he do? He buys time, he scrambles. Now you start changing your routes. Defenders get a little bit confused. He drops it off, and he makes a big play.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Craig. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. He rifles one deep to the left. Complete downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. He'll set up to throw. Buying time to his right. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. That one will give them the lead. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out wide right, it's Rodriguez. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Quick give. It's Baxter. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Oh, he found a space on the right. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And this defense will start the 4th on its heels. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Getting aggressive here and going for two. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Anderson.
That's a decision I think the head coach is going to be questioned about after this football game, because you could have just tied the game easily with an extra point kick. You went for the lead. You come up short. Do you have time? Can your defense get you the ball back to give you an opportunity to win this one?
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Holds and fires complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Looking for a man. It's Rios. Right side, it's Spivey. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And when you run these drag routes,
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Wants to throw one first. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the catch, it's Craig. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Running inside, it's Craig. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Oh, pressure's coming. And that falls incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call.
Here we go.
They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter.
man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Second down to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. What a grab with one hand. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
Man, what a catch by the big tight end. They got those big old huge mitts, those big dudes. So nice job sticking up in the air, and it just sticks to it. Makes the nice spectacular grab.
Drops back on first down. Still looking. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another down.
Second and long here. They'll give it to Baxter. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. On the move. And down he goes. The protection good for a while. It broke down and he could not get away.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And the offense goes at it again. He's already got 5 catches, Jesse. So this quarterback, he looks like he's locking in on this guy. And the defense, I think they kind of got a clue and made a big play.
You're absolutely right, David. As a quarterback, you got to be careful you don't predetermine who you're going to throw to. This guy's been uncoverable so far. So I get it. You want to get him more touches, but you have to let the coverage dictate who gets the football. Give the defender credit that time. He knew where the ball was going. He baited the QB into a bad decision and made him pay for it, taking it all the way to the house.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. He's going to let one go back to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Trying to take it back.
And the defense makes a big play, and you could see the quarterback. Once he bought time, started to roll to his left, the defense all reacts, comes to that side of the field, breaks on the football. He couldn't put enough mustard on it because he was running to his left. Defense takes advantage, forces the interception.
Bunch formation for these receivers. In the red area, it's Baxter. Quick step and go. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Takes the easy completion. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Calls his own number. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
Kentucky 39, Arizona 24.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start. Drive at their own 25. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Fafita. He's going to take a shot. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Arizona. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a 2-point conversion attempt. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Patterson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. In the backfield, it's Baxter. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Baxter. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. The play fake. Out wide right, it's Baxter. Could not make his way to the corner. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. He works his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
Yeah, it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage, they can't get it done, and it is over.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.